Hi, my name is Deepa. I have about 10 years of experience. I am currently working with Boeing India Private Limited. My role is basically into IT. I have handled multiple projects. PMP was in my list for a long time because of the credibility when you're doing a project. So that's how I came across StarAgile. Trainer was Vaisak RJ. I think from the day one when I actually started his session, my confidence was pretty low. Pretty low as in I knew that I planned my year accordingly, that I will attend this session. I will go through the entire book probably in next 3 months, 3 to 6 months. This is what I had in my mind. But with his training, he made sure that we have that confidence as well. So with each class, I would say the confidence was increasing 10% for sure. And he actually went a mile away when, people were asking doubts, and he made sure that the doubt is clear. He has a fast rhythm, definitely. So what you can do is probably, rewatch the whole thing. And I think I followed that from day one. So for me, it was pretty easy. Whatever concept he taught, that was a good training. And my experience with training, I would say it was very well. We made sure that we whole lessons get completed soon so that we have hands-on practice on questions as well. So the mindset, basically the whole classes, apart from confidence, we made sure that we have the mindset of a project manager and not just, we're just not learning. So I think my experience was pretty good. I got to know about StarAgile through, I was just Googling about PMP courses, and I came across StarAgile where I saw some pretty good feedback and some stats on how many people do clear it in their first attempt. So that's what drawn me in that, okay, I mean, it is in my bucket list and I do have a plan on how I'm planning to do it. I thought, why not? The classes which has a good credibility is always better. So yeah, I mean, through Google actually, there was no contact as such. As for the trainer, we have to make sure that we give another, apart from the classes, we give around 30 hours. I was only able to give like probably 22 hours of studies because I wasn't able to take the leave. I was in the transition period and all that. I don't know, by his last lecture I remember, and I told him that I'm planning to take the exam next weekend, and he said, I sure go ahead karke. And I mean, there was no, I think the confidence came from the his confidence itself that, okay, I mean, please go ahead and do that, guys will definitely clear it. At least my batch always have some or the other results. So I don't know, I just took a leap of faith kind of thing. And secondly, I was shifting soon, so my whole thing was that, okay, if I shift, I will probably waste another 3 months. That's the whole reason I thought, let's get this over with. So that's how basically time management gave me the whole thing that, okay, let me do this and get this over with. So I want to say a few things. So one, go through the lecture again, definitely. I mean, I'm not sure about other trainers, but Vaisak is quite fast. You might miss one or two things, or you might just miss to write it down in that case. So just go through the lecture once more, understand the mindset that he's trying to build. I think that really helped me because I was able to take the decision while I had the questions. The PMP exam was going on, I was able to make the decision because of that mindset, because otherwise it will be very difficult. And I think those two are the tips. And another tip I would say is give it from center if possible, because online it's a bit a dramatic situation. For me, it was like my internet gone in between, my laptop actually crashed in between, so there were a lot of things that happened. I would say three things: give it from the center, take the Vaisak's note of whatever he's saying, just make sure that you are going through that video again, and not like classes. Probably that should be a part of your revision. Since the lectures are very big, probably you can watch it in 1.5x speed. That will save you time. Apart from that, all the questionnaire that he's sharing, to perform that, to practice that, that will give you a clear mindset. So for me, it has been pretty smooth. I took admission like about 25 days before the class started, and I just asked once, like, when is it that I'm gonna get the access to the courses, course stuff and all that. And they said after the lecture start. I joined the lecture. I don't know how it just, everything just flowed properly. I did not have to like follow up much when it comes to PMP. There were other things, but apart from that, I was able to access all the recordings. So there were no technical difficulties. So StarAgile did their part on, I would say that was pretty smooth. So, not much of a waste of time for me to follow up on certain things. I was able to save my time there. So my whole reason to start this was basically I need to have my colleagues to get into PMP because this is what we are looking for. We are promoting learning right now, and I'm part of that particular project. And since I cleared it in the next, by year end, we'll probably, get to the business where, we'll probably recommend more people. That's the plan actually. I'll be recommending the trainer and StarAgile on that part. Yes.